Hey guys, Mo here. We're back again for more FGO, and today we'll be continuing with the raid against ORTs through Flying Saucer form. Let's go. I've just received word that the sun has been returned to the altar in Chichen Itza. However, its output has fallen significantly. At its current rate, it'll be nighttime in an hour. That must be Wukup's doing. As long as they have the altar and the solar sojourn, the sun will obey a priest's commands, at least to some degree. He must have instructed the sun to decrease its output so it will be harder for ORT to find. Well, damn, that was considerate of him. Guess he was a worthy rival for you, huh? Rival? Hardly. He's a much better priest than I ever was, since he's so naturally earnest. What a beautiful sunset. Even if that sun is artificial, I dare say this sunset is just as picturesque as any you would see in proper human history. I never imagined that this was how my dream to enter a safari rally would come true. Just goes to show you, you never know what life has in store. Indeed, I dare say this was quite the underworld pilgrimage rally. Yeah, it really is beautiful. Still, this will be the last time we take in the Lostbelt's landscape, and the last time we're present for one coming to an end. The Storm Border just sent us another report. They confirmed that 98% of all Maitland's indigenous life is dead. Now that the Tree of Emptiness seeds don't have anything left to attack, 97% of those have killed themselves. Wow, oh, okay. At the moment, the only things still alive in this subterranean world are us, a few Danos, and ORT. And ORT won't be around much longer either. Yep, the Stormborder's primary cannon has already begun its firing sequence. Once ORT makes its way through the plains and into the jungle, we'll bring an end to this. As for the enemy we'll have to face afterwards, we can worry about her once we get back to the Stormborder. I'm so sorry for the trouble our Kukulkan is causing you. I know she's in a very difficult position. Oh no, not at all. I can understand where she's coming from. I'm just kidding. In her capacity as the king of this Lostbelt, I don't know what she'll ultimately end up choosing. But I'm fairly certain the one thing she won't do is wipe all of you out. Personally, I would like nothing more than for her to move on from this Lostbelt and join you on your... Oh? Tipu? Are you guys hearing that too? What's going on? Nobody told me to expect anything like this. What's with all these life signs? Is it another incident? Are there Tree of Emptiness seeds gathered here? No, these signals are coming from Danos, and they're all headed this way. But how? I thought they're all scattered into the jungle. Aha, so that's what happened. What happened? Good grief. It's wonderful to see you all back in the city. But I can't believe you're still just chatting peacefully when an extraterrestrial is about to destroy Maitland. Is this just what fully mature intelligent beings are like? This isn't at all like the future I would imagine. Now I'm wondering if my real body, out there resting between dimensions, wasn't maybe a little too hasty with her choice. Out there resting between dimensions. Oh yeah, what happened at the end of Tunguska again? I mean, they plan to send her out into space to find like basically a habitable planet for her, right? So where is she right now? I guess between dimensions. Maybe they just lock her up somewhere for the moment. Can't remember. In fact, now I'm wondering if I was deceived. Maybe I should kill that shady Taoist after all. Oh, is that Vuku? Ooh, things just got much more interesting. Are you all still out here wasting time? I assume the fact that you came back to Chichen Itza means you still care for it. But that monster is going to destroy Miklan even before the sun can explode. There are no living creatures left in or below the 4th stratum. Are you just going to roll over and let the same thing happen here too? Show some spirit for once, damn it. Even though Kill Me didn't go down without a fight. I know, but still. You make a good point, but that's pretty rich coming from you after you conspired to destroy Chichen Itza in the first place. Whether we fight or not, we're still going to go extinct. What point is there in making a stand? Acting without a good reason is wrong. We can't waste our energy on pointless endeavors. Pointless? You are so... No, you're right. You're absolutely right. This isn't your problem. It's our problem. We were never going to change. Why would we? It's how we've stayed peaceful this whole time. No matter what happens, Miklan will be destroyed. I suppose it makes sense that we wouldn't change, no matter what form those final moments take. Don't be stupid. You're living beings, right? Of course you can change if you want. Sometimes you guys are so smart you swing right back around to being dumb. Huh? You're... Wait, what? Wait, what? Sorry I was gone. This guy shot up just about every inch of me except my head, so regenerating took a bit. I mean, I guess he is a servant? I was shot up every inch except the head, so I guess his spirit core is still intact. The king of dinosaurs? You're alive? I mean, thank goodness you're alive. Can't believe you don't see the point in acting or changing your mind just cause the result will be the same. What are you, slaves? You're supposed to be dinosaurs. Seeing you so totally lacking ferocity is sickening. You should all be apologizing to the dinosaur fans who were so in love with your wild nature. Listen up. It doesn't matter if your actions don't end up changing a damn thing. As a species, you guys were strong and intelligent. You've long since gotten rid of anything wasteful or unnecessary in your lives. The Mala taught you that excess leads to conflict, tearing people apart instead of bringing them together. They weren't wrong. They had the right idea for a long time. As a species, you guys became incapable of acting for purely selfish reasons, or just because you personally didn't like something. But this is your last day on Earth. No matter how selfishly you act, it won't change what comes tomorrow. Make all the mistakes you want today, because you're not gonna have a chance to regret them tomorrow. I see. so nothing we do will have any lasting repercussions anymore. If nothing we can do change anything, then that's all the more reason not to. It might not change anything, but that doesn't mean it will be meaningless. Fighting death coming for you, even if it's a losing battle, isn't a waste. You still have a choice. You can let it all end the same way you would end any other day, or you can rise up to meet that end. It might be stupid, but maybe even a waste of energy. But just putting in that energy is meaningful. Meaningful? For whom exactly? I don't see how it could be meaningful for us. For something bigger than yourselves. You've been taught that ever since you were born. As of right now, your story doesn't have a single conclusion. You love hearing about the other Lostbelts, right? Well, the people who live in them didn't just disappear one day. Even when they had no hope of survival, they still went out fighting against their greatest enemy, Chaldea. You guys didn't laugh when you heard about that. You knew they were legitimate reasons for them to fight for the end they wanted. Coming to terms with your extinction or fighting it to the very last are two very different approaches. If you think of your story as a sentence, it's all about where you put the period. Remember, there's literally no tomorrow, so why not make fools of yourselves for a change now? I see, you do make a good point. Yeah, I never thought of it like that before. This is exactly why you're our king. Your speech had much more bite to it than Vukup's. Alright, if we're going to do this, I guess we have to make use of NFF services. Oh shit, they're all picking up weapons. I'm not sure how they're wielding them, but... Wait, what? Oh shit, oh shit. What is this? This is, this is something. I'll go with this oversized rifle. The recoil is going to throw off my aim. This design wastes a lot of kinetic energy in the explosion. Can anyone here modify this gun? Bullets are useless against ORT. What if we repurpose our biowaves instead? That could work. Dinosaurs with guns. That's it. That's the tweet right there. I'm definitely sticking with bullets. This railgun uses opposing electromagnetic poles to fire them at much deadlier speeds than standard firearms. Oh damn, he has a railgun. Golly. I've always thought NFF services guns were lacking something, but in 15 minutes, we can have them modified, stabilized, and ready for training. Let's not bother with rockets that explode on impact. We need rockets that will penetrate ORT's armor and detonate inside it. Damn, they're all just, for the first time they're messing with the weapons, modern weapons, and they're already figuring out like how to modify it to make it more effective and efficient. There's the intelligence. While we're at it, we should make the whole rocket launcher bigger too. Big enough to fill the rockets filled with bomblets. Da Vinci taught me the principle behind explosive ammo like that. Apparently, it violates some kind of treaty in proper human history or something. Sounds rough. Shit. But hey, who cares? There's no tomorrow, literally. I can't believe how quickly they're making advances. They might actually be the most dangerous species I've seen yet. Yeah, they literally have the physique and intelligence. Like, thank goodness they're all They're a very peaceful species with high empathy. Because if they don't, well, GG Earth. You know, NFL services are really nice. Until now, I wasn't sure if you had any purpose whatsoever, Koyanskaya. But you've proven yourself an avatar of salvation, or at least discovery. Can you show us even more weapons? This path of evolution may be dangerous, but I certainly don't mind being needed in this fashion. I take it this means I'm your new object of worship? Your living goddess? No, they already have a god. You're just a convenient means to an end. Wow. Okay, they're all a bit too honest here. Worth a shot. Oh, that was funny. Good. What? Feeling left out yet again, Vuku? Hey, I get it. It's freaky seeing them all band together with their half-baked ideas. Thinking along more human lines. It's nothing like that. I wouldn't be part of that group even if they begged me. I'm nothing like those weaklings who changed their whole approach after a few words from their king. Of course you are. You're all the same. The fact is, every one of you Danos who came back here did so because you were dying to do something. That something isn't fighting, or even loudly proclaiming your existence. It's the desire to make your mark as a species. That's what drives you guys forward. Always was, always will be. Is that so? Well, welcome to it. I'm just... What are you doing just standing around? Get ready now. You're gonna be my ride, right? Why do you think I became your king in the first place? We're doing this together, Vuku. Hell, these Danos don't even know the first thing about fighting. Us hot-blooded types gotta lead the way, or they'll never figure out. You know what, maybe I was wrong. I thought the blue Tezcatlipoca maybe was created because he said he's the god on the side of this Lostbelt. So I thought maybe he was created by Mala, but maybe not. Maybe he was just chain summoned together with Black Tezcatlipoca. But then why did he say he was the god of this Lostbelt? But yeah, you know, whatever. Why did all those Danos just run past the shadow border? Are they going to the 4th stratum? Toward ORT? They're all smiling and waving as they go by. 50, 60. Those are the Danos that survived the attack on Chichen Itza, and they're armed. Don't tell me they're planning on attacking ORT themselves. Storm border to shadow border. I believe you have just passed a pack of Danos. They may be armed, but we're not their target. They are heading out to attack ORT. The King of Dinosaurs informed us that they do not need our help. He instead urged us to focus on our own mission. So I ask that you continue on your current path to rendezvous with us as we originally planned. The primary cannon's firing sequence is complete. By our calculations, you should arrive at the storm border around the same time ORT enters our firing range. Be aware that whether our attack on ORT succeeds or not depends heavily on your arrival time. That is all. Preposterous! That can't be right. We must have only thought they were carrying guns. The Danos are wise and gentle. They're the ideal form of humanity. They may not be human per se, but they embody the goal we should all be striving for. Pretty much. So why? Why would they go off to fight? Especially when there's no reason for them to do so. We can destroy ORT all on our own. That's what we've been working towards this whole time. There's no point in them spilling their own blood here. Gordolf, please keep your foot on the accelerator. I know you still have time, but you never know what may happen. Also, this is where I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all for everything, Ayo. Oh, right. Do you have anything I can use as a weapon? Even something simple, like a knife will do. Oh, Mystic Eyes of Perception, Mystic Eyes of Death Perception, a knife. I see what they're doing here. You too, Tepu? All of my fellow Danos have gone off to fight. I can't be the only one not to do so. I understand that, to you, this may seem like nothing more than us throwing our lives away, and I'm inclined to agree. By rights, we can and should be doing all in our power to avoid this battle. But, be that as it may, this is the decision we've finally arrived at. If I ignore it now, I could no longer call myself a Danos. How about this? It's a submachine gun we keep on hand for emergencies. You're pretty small for a Danos, so you should be able to use it. Of course. Don't worry, I know how to use it. I'll only disengage the safety once I left the vehicle. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tepu. Wait! Oh. Don't do this, Tepu. I know we have no right to stop you. I really do. But even so, I can't just stand by and let you do this, and not just you. All of the Danos we've met have been wonderfully peaceful and accepting people. So why would you all choose to fight now? Especially when you know for certain that you won't survive. We've been lucky enough to see so many different worlds over the course of our journey. Even if some of them had made terrible mistakes or did awful things, nobody in those worlds deserved to die. And compared to them, your Danos are just so kind and wonderful. It's one thing not to be able to avoid your extinction, but why would you throw your lives away in a battle you know is as hopeless as it is meaningless? I'm shocked. I had no idea you harbored such anger, Mash. No, that's not right. You've just been through so much that your gentle nature was insufficient to restrain you. Danos never considered anyone special. We were all equal in every way that mattered. That's why we never fought amongst ourselves. But I'm not like that. I place more importance on those I cared for. I remember how your eyes shone when Zikwik told you about the ideal form of humanity you had always imagined. But then, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you found yourself conflicted over her conclusion. People are all equal, their lives equally precious. No one should be given special treatment. But if so, then we shouldn't grieve anyone's death, because doing so would undermine that equality. Right, everything Squeak said made sense, and I was moved by what she said about how everyone is precious. But in spite of that, I still found it difficult to accept her conclusion. If what she said was right, then we ought to treat the death of loved ones and strangers the same. And yet, back then Indeed, that is the key difference between you and us. And there are differences, Smash. It's inevitable. No two lives can be the same. It's okay for you to empathize with people you're close to more than those you are not. Proper human history's humanity has always sought connections and things that would bring joy to their lives. That's why you flourish. This may sound heartless, but in a truly equal world, you would end up just like us. It will lead to a world where there was no such thing as a special person, a world where I couldn't even save my one and only friend. TPU, are you referring to... Yes, I wanted to save Sikui. I wanted to save her from being forced to stay in the same place for 6 million years, observing life in Miklan, the only one of her kind. But my efforts led only to discord and failure, to the point that I hid myself away in an attempt to forget everything. I was resigned to my fate as just another unchanging Thanos. But then, all of you showed up. Your tales of human history were all dangerous, but they were also wonderful and inspiring. I remember the shock I felt when you first wandered into my home, the trust you and Habitat showed each other through how you both spoke. I remember Minami's heartbeat and how light and sincere it is. Marine's footsteps. Marine's footsteps as he happily ran around. Yogamari's indomitable smile. Father Kotomine's suspicious word choices. Da Vinci's wisdom and childlike exuberance. I could go on, but I'll best stop here, or we'll be at this all day. My point is, I may have wanted to be your guide, but you were the ones who truly showed me a new world. I enjoyed myself immensely, and that's a good thing. Fun is a good thing. Of course it is. How could it be bad? As long as you're upholding good morals, of course. So please, don't think of your world, your actions, as some terrible burden to bear. Haven't we told you before? All of the Danos support you wholeheartedly. We don't hate you. We don't envy you. Yes, it's true. You have. Well, having said all that, I do have some new thoughts. I know humankind hasn't had 66 million years to flourish on this planet. But even so, the fact that nothing changed here in all that time makes me sad. With that time, we could have accomplished so much, but we never accomplished anything. So I wonder now, was what we had really the best, most peaceful world we could have hoped for? I now think that very way of life itself was wrong. We never did anything good. We just avoided making mistakes. Humans are incapable of choosing the correct answer. This is because even if they make the best choice they can at the time, they will inevitably learn of a better way later. There can be no absolutely correct choice for any intelligent beings. Our conclusions will always have mistakes because we are people. We Danos didn't know that. We had no way of knowing that. But now, at long last, we're able to choose a mistake for ourselves. After 66 million years, we've become the same kind of humanity as you, the kind that reaches for the stars. The same as us? Don't be silly. We're the ones who should be striving to follow your example. Then let's each learn from the best in the other. I can think of no more indulgent way to evolve. Anyway, I really must be going now. I already told Minami everything I wanted to say to him at Chichen Itza. Thank you for everything, Mash. The very first time we met in my cave, instead of taking up your weapon, you greeted me so openly. That is one of the many things I love about you. Not at all. I was so happy when you responded so kindly in turn. Goodbye, Tepeu. Thank you so much for being our guide. Oh, wow. The Danos took out one health gauge. Oh my god. I need to take a few minutes to recompose myself. Alright, I'm back. I've calmed down a bit. Alright, let's get into part 6. Holy crap, bro. Literal UFO. The last of the Danos ran across the red-stained plains. One fell, unable to even get close. One fell trying to save their friend. One fell while relentlessly attacking the enemy's outer shell. One turned immediately after the flying saucer passed over their head, trying and failing to wound it until they, too, fell. One darted across the sky like lightning, wiping out one of the saucer's infinite lives before their own limbs were torn away. And so the Danos' assault ended. The flying saucer continued its way across the plains, unimpeded. Damn. Resilient as they were, the Danos didn't die immediately, even after so much of their bodies were ripped to shreds. Instead, they collapsed on the ground, their bodies in tatters, accepting that their lives would end in a few minutes. As they turned their blurry gazes up to the distant red sun with pleading eyes. You could have flipped that thing onto its back easy enough, but you still never lifted a finger to help them, right to the end. Why is he, I mean, I know he's blue Tezcatlipoca, but why is he all actually blue? How does it feel, watching the species you've spent your whole existence protecting die out? What? Nothing to say? Figures. Well, hey, at least I had fun. You know, after all that complaining, by the end, Vukup started humming to himself. I didn't even realize I was humming along with him at first. It was right over the something. Did you talk the Danos into this? Did you convince them it was better to go out fighting on a hellish battlefield than to face their extinction peacefully? Yeah, I did. Waging war and losing battles is Tezcatlipoca's job. It's the only way I can demonstrate my divine power. Still, this wasn't nearly enough to satisfy them. 66 million years of ennui is a tough nut to crack. Guess that means I lost, since I couldn't bring them satisfaction through a fight. See you around, Lady Birdbrain. If we ever meet again, we'll have to have a real proxy war. Okay, alright, so he was a servant summoned together with Black Tezcatlipoca. Okay, because I was kind of confused, but okay, now that way of disappearing, okay, it's confirmed. He was a servant. Vanguard, returning to base. Welcome back, everyone. You've done a great job keeping pressure on ORT. Thanks to your efforts, we have a real shot at taking it out. The plan is currently in its final stage. Holy! Yeah, that looks sick. Our primary cannon, The Hume barrel ray proof is almost done charging. The moment ORT comes within 30 kilometers of the storm border, we'll spin up virtual Triton engines 5 and 6. We will then stabilize the void space power supply and enter firing mode. We would like all of you to stand by in the command room until then. In fact, we're not planning on any further close engagement with that thing. This blast will either hit it or it won't. Must you be so cavalier about such a horrifying prospect? And what's to stop us from spinning up engines 5 and 6 now? I can't possibly be the only ones who wants to avoid an engine failure right at the most crucial moment, can I? Believe me, I wish we could, but the primary cannon's effective firing range is limited. According to Trismegistus 2's calculations, ORT must be within 10 kilometers for us to land an effective blow. Because ORT is capable of regenerating itself from as little of its mass as a handful of cells, damn, we have to completely vaporize it in a single shot. So that's why we can't go full power right off the bat. Okay, I get that. But what do we do if ORT has an attack capable of destroying the storm border from more than 10 kilometers away? What? What is that look supposed to mean? They will just have to trust to luck? Say something. Are you sure there's nothing we can do? Is there really no way to defend ourselves if ORT makes the first move? No, we simply can't maneuver well while the primary cannon is deployed. Our only option is to rely on Magecraft and our armor plating's electromagnetic barriers to protect us. Naturally, we do have enough resources stockpiled to use those protections, but if ORT exceeds our projections, we'll be done for. I'm afraid you'll just have to accept that, Gordov. We've done everything we can, the cards have been dealt, and it's time to play our hand. Alright, Captain. If you say there's nothing more to be done, I'll take your word for it. Very well then. Everyone, take your seats. Win or lose, laugh or cry, this will be our final stand. If there's anything you've left undone, now is the time to do it. ORT certainly isn't going to wait for you to get back from a bathroom break. ORT has crossed the plains. 33 kilometers to go until it reaches Chichen Itza. 32. 30. Okay, it's less than 30 kilometers away now. Copy, engine room. Alright, it's about time. Firing up engines 1 and 2 and virtual engines 5 and 6. Engines 3 and 4 have been diverted to power our defenses, so there won't be a second shot. Don't miss, Marine. Don't worry, I won't. ORT is a much bigger target than the Foreign God. So this is it. We're keeping the sun at our back, so ORT will be coming right for us. Now it's all down to whether it has some way of attacking us from more than 10 kilometers or not. ORT is 23 kilometers away. 21, 19, the hell? Is it actually picking up speed? What's it planning to do? Body slam the storm border? Probably. No, that can't be right. Even ORT can't possibly cross 10 kilometers in a matter of seconds. Okay, we've got an emergency, people. ORT's internal cellular mass is growing rapidly. Looks like we've got a metal tentacle headed our way. This one can probably extend up to 20 kilometers. Well, that's double what we're expecting. A tentacle? Not a body slam? Oh crap! It's coming right for us. Captain, evasive maneuvers! We've fought those things more times than I can count. Armor is useless against them. The moment they touch you, they absorb you. Electromagnetic barriers to maximum. Deflect that thing before it can touch the hull. We managed to deflect it, but it's not letting up. Engine 3 is gonna overheat if this keeps up. That's fine. 5 more seconds and we're clear to fire. How are you going to fire a Spiritron torpedo and make a U-turn? Well, we could, but it would put a lot of strain on the ship, so I'd rather save that for a last resort. For the moment, I'm trusting in a very capable ally to get us through this. Authorize QP transfer to Type 79 Tamamo tank. Open the hatch. Oh shit, Tamamo? Coins kaya? Her tank, of course. Her NP. There we go. I've been waiting for you to agree to the terms of our business arrangement. Now, let me show you the turret I've been building with the supplies I borrowed. Behold, the Calamity Dispersing Shrine Type 79 Midland Special. This is what I'll be using to keep your assets secure. So that's where she's been. I was wondering why I hadn't seen her around. Okay, my little temp employees, just follow the instructions in the manual like I showed you. Oh, these guys. Hell yeah, Brix's Koyan just gave us our first order. Okay bros, everyone in position. Yay, now we can finally help Minami's gang for real. This makes all that secret work we've been doing in the jungle since Big Sis recruited us worthwhile. Are the people on the storm border hearing this too? They are? Great! I told you we'd turn things around in overtime, remember? Now watch as we score the game-changing goal. Let's freaking go. Death rolling! The Dainonaikas brothers, you're alive. It was damn close, but we've always been good at pretending to be down for the count. Oh yeah, they were they were always pretending to be like injured during Sokta. Glad to hear you sounding so happy, Big Sis Mash. Okay bros, it's time to start shooting up Storm. Don't let a single one of those gross looking things get past you. We've gotta intercept them all. Holy crap. ORT has crossed the 20km mark. 18, 16, 14, 20 seconds until it's in effective firing range. Open anti-threat response valve. Set magical energy circulation to full speed. Spectre, increase pressure on the bow. Margin of error correction on. Ship of firing safety off. Target lock acquired on ORT center. Oh, we can do this. We can actually do this. We really are flying like classic typical alien spaceship and like a UFO flying saucer with weird cosmic tentacles, like classic alien. ORT has entered effective firing range. Captain, fire! What the fuck? It just distorted the space around it. I was hyped too because they were playing. Since they were playing the Excalibur theme, Sword of Promised Victory. Like, that shit reminded me of the flashback we seen in Fate Extella when we see a beam of light against Titan Sephar. What? A space storm? But we destroyed the organ it uses to create those. Oh crap. ORT's internal mass and gravity generation have doubled. I think that's its next generation organ. If I'm reading this right, it didn't just regrow the organ, it upgraded the damn thing. What's more, it's using the leftover cells to reform those spidery appendages. Then we're back to square one? No, it didn't evade that shot completely, it just managed to bend the ray-proof's trajectory. Sion, recalculate a trajectory that will land direct hit through that gravity field. Engine room, start prepping a second shot. We can't back off. If ORT closes the distance and reclaims the sun, we'll never be able to win. I told you, it's impossible. Even if I run the engines into the ground, it'll still take at least 2 minutes to recharge. ORT is getting closer and it's still generating that storm. 9, 8, 7. And the storm's already rocking us like crazy. I can't keep the ship stable. Captain! Oh no. Don't even think about it. The whole area out there is bathed in cosmic rays. Even your mystic code can't guarantee your safety. We'll have to retreat and escape, Miklan. But then what do we do? Damn it. Can't believe we had all this time to prepare and there's still nothing we can do. If only we could buy enough time for a second shot. Okay, Kukulkan, you gotta help us. You gotta help us out. Oh, what the fuck? Where did you come from? What the hell? I understand. You're one move away from victory. As it happens, I have a proposal that may just be of help. Care to hear it? Where the fuck did you come from? Rasputin? Goodness. Commendable reaction speed, Captain Nemo. But I suggest you stand down. What the hell just happened? That time is presently stopped does not mean you are not running out of it. This is one of the Foreign God's 7 super authorities, the Tachyon jail, and it won't last very long. Tachyon manipulation? So it's not that time itself is stopped, rather we are moving faster than time. That's right, Sion. Incidentally, the Foreign God named this authority herself. I wish to be perfectly clear on that point. I had no part in naming it. Can the pointless chatter get what I sent you to discuss, Rasputin? That voice is UL Gomery. Director, you came back. Didn't I tell you? I'm not about to spend my time in this Lostbelt watching you Earthlings breathe your last. The people of proper human history have things they need to answer for in proper human history. Even if their world has been bleached. Good point. Then I'll keep this brief. In consequence of David's Samvoid's machinations, ORT is presently relying on the foreign god's heart to power itself. It will be a disgrace to her divine reputation if she were to return to the surface without reclaiming it. As such, the foreign god has decided she is willing to join forces with Chaldea against this common enemy. I accept. Whatever it is, I'll do it. Gah, you fool! Why would you agree to the proposal without even hearing the terms? But Minami's right, this is our only shot. Okay, father, what exactly does joining forces entail here? We will maintain this faster than time space and provide the power needed for a second ray proof. In exchange, we would like you to defeat ORT's real body and give us the right to use the ray proof for ourselves. Use the ray proof? Wait, what? For what? Oh, come on. Don't tell us to defeat ORT like it's nothing. Don't you think we have done that already if we could? True, attacking ORT in normal space-time via normal means is a losing proposition, given its ability to regenerate faster than you can destroy it. But what if you were to attack it here, in this time-accelerated space? Oh, yes, that would work. Since ORT is on the verge of collapse, that would be enough to push it over the edge. What about supplying us with power? How is that going to work? I thought something like this might happen, so I took the liberty of clandestinely modifying the Stormborder's charging mechanism. What, when? You should find us now a pipeline to provide magical energy to the engine directly from the outside. Yep, there sure is. I didn't pay any attention to it early because I thought Da Vinci added it. So it was actually your secret little gift to us all along, huh, Kotomine? I'm sorry, what was that about clandestine modification? And say, depending on how you use that, couldn't you... It was strictly for insurance purposes, Minami. Remember, this is an emergency. Let's not dwell on trivialities, shall we? Now then, the moment you defeat ORT, the foreign god will undo the time acceleration. Then use all of her considerable magical energy to fire the ray proof and obliterate ORT from this planet. That is our proposal. I trust you find it acceptable. Of course, this would require that Master Minami go out onto the deck to command his servants directly. Done. Let's go, Mash. Right. Honored to join you, Master. Then may your actions demonstrate your sincerity, brave youth. And may God's protection be with you. Damn, just gone. I can't see any other option. Alright then, Minami, Mash, go give ORT hell. But don't forget, even with the time dilation, that Space Storm is still alive and well, so make sure to settle this quickly and get back here as soon as possible. We'll back you guys up as best we can too. I'll start by diverting Trismegistus' computational abilities to the summoning ritual. This way, you'll be able to pseudo-summon any servant you want on top of the Stormborder. Even the ones whose ghost liners were absorbed. Oh wait, what? Really? Even the ones whose ghost liners were absorbed by ORT. pseudo summon any servant you want on top of the summoner, even the ones whose ghost liners were absorbed. Wait, what? how come we can suddenly summon the ones that has been crystallized? Maybe it's because it's pseudo summon, but isn't that what we always do though? Remember, this is going to be the true final showdown between ORT and humanity. So make sure you pull out all the stops and show Old Gummery what you can really do. Alright, so this is the final battle with ORT. Yes, and Bezet is back, thank god. As always, I'm gonna bring Mash no matter what. If she's in the fight, in the story, I'll try to stay true to that. Right, this is possibly the final battle. Let's do this. Ooh, threat to humanity. Dark matter, plankton, shit. Oh, nice. Right, let's freaking do this. Oh nice, I have both command codes that buff her NP, so this is perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. At the end of the turn, huh? Wait, what the heck was that? Whoa, what? What the heck? Out of nowhere, that caught me off guard. Oh, you changed class. Well, the good thing is it's a rider, so it's still weak to alter ego, so this is perfect. I think this might be it. Maybe. Oh, let's freaking go. Well, still weak to alter ego. Oh, hell yeah. Bazet for the win. Wow, that's a lot. Damn, Master looks so panicked there. Oh shit, that's a lot. 101 million QP. We finally did it! Yogamari! Good, the conditions have been met. Now stand back, I'll take it from here. Got it, I'll go back inside the ship so I don't get blown away. Wait, no, I didn't mean for you to go back inside. I meant you should find a safe place on the deck. I mean, I guess maybe she wants us to see her. To watch her. You can't pass up a chance to witness the gallantry of Earth ruler in person. Now you stay right there and watch me. I knew it. Right, I knew that. Yeah, that figures. Of course that's the color you people will be showing right to the end. And since this is a special occasion, I'll even make use of your Earth tools. Initiating magical energy provision, instantaneously charging ray proof. Well, aren't you going to say something? This is it, you know. I didn't want to interrupt, so... But, woo, go for it. Do you think this is some kind of party trick? Maybe you Earthlings really are evil. I guess that's okay though. I'm only here to keep a promise. You're probably wondering why I'm doing all this, aren't you? This is pretty. You didn't kill Protea in the first underworld, or Benyenma in the second. You knew they were monsters, and you accepted them anyway. Well, that's why. It's such an annoying way to do things, but you better not ever stop. Also, one last thing. I was too scared to ask this before, but it's now or never, I guess. This is really pretty. Who was Olga Marie anyway? Did I used to be Chaldea's director? Yeah. Yeah, you were a little awkward, but you were still a great director. I see. That's a nice dream. I just wish I could have done a better job. Well, that was phenomenal. ORT is gone. It's really gone. I knew you would come through, Olga Marie. Director? Is he okay though? Command room, do you read me? I need you to scan the surrounding area. I don't see direct Olga Marie anywhere. That blast must have knocked her back down to the... Mash, I hate to say this, but I've completely lost her signal. He confirmed her spirit origin vanished as she fired the rape proof. It's obvious when you think about it. Not even the foraying god could use that much energy without any consequences. Not without her heart. Well, aren't you going to say something? This is it, you know. Yeah, I did notice the glitter thingy, like usually, you know, when servants disappearing. But I wasn't sure if she's actually gonna disappear or that's just her charging up. No, that can't be right. We've finally found her again. We were finally talking and laughing together. Senpai. Yeah, I know, but she did keep her promise. In the end, she really did protect Earth. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. There was a lot of emotions, sacrifices, and the final battle with ORT for now. And if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like and feel free to subscribe. and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!